turns out the 62 million visits to a rape academy in February was a slow month because this is March. Nearly 82 million visits to the online rape academy, where men taught other men about what kind of doses to use on their partners as to make sure they didn't OD, so that they could incapacitate them and then assault them on camera or a live stream, where men uploaded tens of thousands of videos or even charged people $20 per viewer to watch them assault their partners, where they continued to provide tips on how to do it. And it'll surprise no woman on the planet that when they came forward, especially the one here who came forward about her husband spiking her tea with their son's sleeping medication so he could continually rape her, people said things like this. Yeah, but he's your husband, but weren't you awake? So it's not quite the same thing as being taken in an alleyway, is it? I would argue it's worse, because she should have been able to trust her fucking husband to make her a cup of tea. So yeah, March, nearly 82 million visits.
62 million men were reported by CNN this week to have visited an online rape academy. Actually, that's not what the article said. It was 62 million visits to the website, not 62 million men. And most of those visits weren't even to the rape academy part of the site. That was only a couple 100,000 views. Oh my God, thank you. Thank you so much for correcting me, because that's what we should be focusing on. I was about to be furious. I was about to be genuinely upset that there was a global network of men teaching each other how to drug and rape their wives. I was about to sit with the fact that hundreds of thousands of other men knew this network existed and said nothing. But only 200,000? Crisis averted. Thank you. Seriously, thank you for making sure the conversation online about this stays focused on the methodology of the headline instead of the actual content of the article. Because if there's one thing I've learned making videos about men's violence against women, it's that the most important part of any given atrocity is whether the statistic cited was within the acceptable margin of error. Not the hundreds of thousands of views on the drugging videos, not the group chats on Telegram, not the fact that one of the survivors was married to this man for 16 years before she found out, not the good guys who saw something in a forum or a group chat and kept on scrolling. The number is the issue. Let's talk about the number.
Not all men, but there are 62 million men. 62 million men visited the website within 1 month. What are they doing? They're learning how to rape women when they are unconscious. I just saw this article published by CNN. Apparently, there's a global rape academy where men encourage one another to drug and assault their wives and swap tips on how to getting away with it. They're selling liquid that is completely tasteless and odorless. Your wife won't feel anything and won't remember anything, the seller says. Within the website, the live streams are quite popular. They're showing the abuse of drugged women in real life for $20 per viewer. And when the survivor reported to the police, this is what she'd been told. Well, we cannot use that. That isn't clear evidence because it looks like you are pretending to be asleep. Honestly, I don't know what to say. I think women are not angry enough.